Yeah, hello. If you've been to a ski or snowboard resort recently, chances are you've seen one of these jackets. Over the last few years, Montec and Dope have rapidly expanded around the world. It's getting to the point now where you are pretty much guaranteed to see one of these brands when you visit your local resort. At face value, Dope and Montec seem like any other popular outerwear brand, but below the surface lies a core full of controversy. Founded in 2006, Swedish brothers Emil and Linus created an online store for sports equipment. They called it Ride Store. From motocross gear to snowboard jackets, local Europeans could purchase what they wanted and have it shipped to their doorsteps within weeks. This was a massive innovation for the early 2000s. But instead of trying to follow that e-commerce path and become the Amazon of sports gear, Emil and Linus took a different approach. They compiled the praises and complaints about the products that were already listed on their website and used this customer feedback to create their own line of jackets and snow pants. Dopesnow and Montec were born. Like any startup, Montec and Dope went through the trials and tribulations of creating a new business, but eventually they started to produce jackets and snow pants that did pique the interests of skiers and snowboarders around Europe. Fast forward a few years later, and the two brands became some of the most represented outerwear on the European slopes. Now, Ride Store's ability to rapidly grow its market share was simply a function of the good value its products provided. Montec and Dope offered outerwear that was functional and stylish in the eyes of an average rider, all at a price that didn't break your checking account. Did their waterproofing compete with Arc'teryx's offerings at the time? Dude, not even close. But you didn't have to sell a kidney to buy a Montec jacket. Now fast forward to today. Dope and Montec are not only some of the most popular outerwear brands in Europe, but in the world. They managed to capture a large chunk of the Western market and have recently begun selling in Australia, New Zealand, and Japan, all while massively growing their social media presence. But even though Ride Store's sales were increasing, it doesn't mean its sentiment across the entire ski and snowboard industry was improving. People hate on the quality of the products, saying it only lasts for 5 days out of the season, or that Montec and Dope don't support real snowboarders. Hold your horses. Jin Belter Yoda fires back, saying Ride Store's gear is quality and not some rip-off from wherever. And I mean, AJD 2700 goes as far as saying some of Montec's designs are sweet. But Kubo's not putting up with that garbage. These brands are just for Instagram and TikTok people, not real snowboarders and skiers. And H-Dubs goes even further. Just yesterday, he saw the ugliest Dope snow kit of all time. Gems is convinced Dope and Montec are the equivalent of a wealthy white girl who drives a Jeep Wrangler on 37s. Ugh, alas, 89 Flight Club says I should buy it. It's not Gore-Tex quality, but it's no different than middle tier gear from any big name brand. Conflicted with the controversy, I flew to Sweden to visit the Ride Store HQ for myself and get some answers.
You know I know a trick with the knife that'll zip up your life. Disappearing act, you missing for life. You ought to know I got a trick up my sleeve. Do spot on my sock, metal in the back like Christopher Reeves. Understand I got a series of drama, so I keep me a gun. Roll up a Dutch and marry Joanna with you.
We're here with Ashish. He's the head of R&D. How long have you been working at Ride Store?
1.5 years now.
Tell us about the process of trying to source a fabric for a fleece, for a jacket. Yes. From start to finish, do I go into the rainforest and find some plant? Or
So a lot of it is really, we always start with a problem. What are you trying to solve? Mm-hmm. And it's not just about making something look super cool, because aesthetics are very important. Yeah. But at the same time, like, it's more about durability, it's more about quality, it's more about sustainability. We were trying to figure out what is the biggest problem which many times skiers and snowboarders have, is the freedom of movement.
Right.
So here, this is a 4-way stretch fabric. It stretches in every direction. Mm-hmm. That leads to the ability to be able to move around.
So essentially, you're saying you actually put a lot of time, money, and effort to finding good fabrics.
And this was our own custom development.
Oh, this is this isn't sourced from any other jacket.
Yeah, this is our own product, which we are very proud of.
Can I feel it? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Oh, you can wear that year round. Absolutely, that's great.
Compare that to this. Like, you can feel like that's more thick and it's stiffer, whereas this is lighter and more malleable.
Ashish then led us on a field trip around the headquarters. He showed off some of the fabrics and insulations currently being used in the Dopesnow lineup. He told us about the difficulties of sourcing pre-made industry materials. Specifically, say you want to source a material like Gore-Tex. It's durable, breathable, and has incredible waterproofing, but it's extremely expensive. And this is problematic for Ride Store because they price their jackets on the lower end of the spectrum. So instead, Ride Store is shifting towards creating their own proprietary fabrics like the ones used in the current Legacy and Blizzard jacket. While this process is still more resource intensive at the start, Ashish is confident it's what makes sense in the long run. And given Ride Store's growing scale, they're able to increase their reinvestment. So that's pretty sick. Very, very cool to see the in-depth kind of ins and outs of what you guys are doing here. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks, Steve. Pleasure.
We also got to link up with one of Ride Store's garment technicians, Nina. She walked us through the process of turning an idea to a 3D design and eventually a real-life piece of outerwear. So how long does it take this, get it into a 3D format? On average, would you say, how long does it take you?
Usually with a couple of iterations, because it usually goes through, oh, let's change this and let's add that, which is the beauty of 3D. But let's say I put 20 to 30 hours until we actually get to this stage.
For one jacket?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, this is sick. This is the new Legacy front zip jacket in the flesh. It was the jacket that Nina was showing us in her models. It's currently still in development and they're looking for your input, so let them know. Do you like it or do you not like it? To been here, you said, for about 3.5 years. What would you say is one of the biggest things you've learned working for this company, working for Ride Store?
To never be happy, to always pursue the next step and improvement. Yeah.
Cool, sweet. So you don't like being comfortable?
No.
I can tell that from your mouse. Yeah, absolutely. Now, that's just scratching the surface of all the people we got to talk with, but it was clear all of them shared the same common theme. They love their job. A lot of them talked about how Ride Store gives them the flexibility to change and take risks. Take Linnea, for example. She was one of the brains behind Ride Store's Renew program, an initiative where customers can purchase refurbished Montec and Dope products at a discount. While this program could have been shut down during its beginning years, given its failure to add to the company's bottom line, they didn't see a lot of traction. Ride Store still continued to support Linnea and her team's vision, and recently they've started to see a lot of growth. Is it used actively? Is a lot of people actually engaging in buying renewed products versus new?
Yes, they are. If I would guesstimate, I think we sold about could it be 11,000 items this season
from purely renewed products.
From renewed products.
Wow. While the quality and sustainability of Ride Store's products seem to check out, it still leaves Kubo's point unaddressed. I mean, do real skiers and snowboarders even wear Montec and Dopesnow gear? Now, obviously, Jesper is a rare breed of gnar. Given what this guy has thrown, it's more likely he's a fake Homo sapien than a real one, further confirming Kubo's point. But on the other hand, I've had the privilege of skiing with so many other athletes on the Dope team this year, and considering I've seen them eat, swim, sleep, and throw down, I can reasonably conclude they are in fact real individuals. They are real skiers and real snowboarders. They can cork.
I'm keeping it real, I ain't gon' hold you. Serve to the smokers, put trees with my soldiers. CL backplate, 310 motors, they get back voters. No worries for clientele. I get ready every drug that I'm trying to sell. I fire L's and I'm quick to let a shell blow and put a knot on your head the size of an elbow. So try grab me and I'ma start throwing sparks. And you gon' die trying to wrestle like Owen Hart. Dickhead, young cheek trying to double stack so I can got the boat. But it's the drought and the money what I'm after. So I'ma start charging up cells like adapters. I'm not a rapper, really a true rider.
And it's not just their athletes that ski and snowboard, their HR department, finance, customer service department, all the other people that encompass Ride Store apparently ride as well. So I went to Tignes, France to meet up with some of them and find out whether or not this was actually true. Well, we made it to Tignes, France. You can see the sign over there. It says Tignes. You can also see Nina over there getting ready, locked and loaded. Nina, did you design this jacket?
I didn't. I can't take the honor, but I helped make it.
You ready to triple backflip today?
Definitely not, but I'm ready to hit the slopes.
Good. Do you want to tell us your name and how long you've worked at Ride Store?
I'm Isa, and I work in the buying department, so I make sure that we order jackets for you guys to buy.
I see you're wearing Montec and I'm wearing Dope. Is this going to be a problem?
It's rivalry. Yeah.
What's your name and how long you've worked at Ride Store?
So I'm Charlotte. I've been at Ride Store since December. I'm marketing campaign lead. So yeah, working with all the social guys and yeah.
Do you think the green and the brown will do well on social media?
100%.
Are you just saying that?
No.
Pete! Everybody knows Pete. Ready to blast?
Oh, I'm hyped. The weather is insane.
Bang, bang, here we go. Bang it in your stereo. Touch money, top class. You hear it everywhere we go. One and more, here we go. Reese got the scary flow. And I'm on the block with that Joe Pesci in the
Let's go! First try, baby! We got a natural half pipe in front of us. You gonna rip? Let's go, baby! Try and keep up. Oh, get after it, buddy. Big pop in. Oh, Pete coming out with the tail top, baby! Grabbing safety, no gloves. Let's go, baby! Well done, boss.
The snow was heavy, and my legs heavy too.
All right, we're posted up with Julian. He knows how to ski properly, and he's gonna hit some jumps, yeah?
I'll try to.
Okay.
No, nothing
Nothing too crazy. We
No,
go
no.
mellow today. Oh, Lord. Oh, no. Full on straight switch backflip right beside somebody. Coming out massive straight air into the last hit here. Oh! Taking the front flip out. That was sick. Woo! Is he okay? Are you good? Yes. Oh, came up a little bit short. We have to go faster. Pontus, you came up a little bit short on that last backflip. Are we going for round two?
It's gonna be round two, and also my forward backflip on the snowboard.
Wow, so he's just learning today, man. That's sick. Any last words?
Not gonna clip the board this time.
That's some good last words.
Okay, coming in straight there, build up some speed. Okay, I'm getting nervous a little bit. Come on, speed, come on! No! Whoa! I clipped the board again! I'm very good. I clipped the board again.
No, you went for it. Props.
Yes.
So what's it been like for me riding for this company over the last ski season? Oh, it's been real nice. You can have your opinion about their products, but their employees, the people that encompass Ride Store, are some of the most genuine, curious, and selfless people I have ever met. When I flew to Austria for Rebel Play Streets last February, my ski bag got lost in transit, meaning I didn't have a jacket or snow pants to wear while I was riding the course. So I let one of the community managers at Dope know about this, and he literally drove 90 minutes each way just to purely drop off a jacket and snow pants for me to wear, as well as goggles, a face mask, a beanie, everything I needed to rip the course. I mean, I could have done it in shorts and a t-shirt. It was Rebel Play Streets, so I was gonna ski it either way. Dude, it was a wild event, but still, it might just be a 90-minute drive to you or 3 hours both ways, but the fact that somebody did that out of their own goodwill just to drop off a kit for me to wear, dude, come on. Love you, Pete. Now with the spotlight on Dopesnow, I think personally the brand has come such a far way from the bulky and loudly branded jackets they were making, even 5 years ago. The current line of jackets and snow pants that are on the Dopesnow website have seen drastic improvements. And this gear is something that the entire production team is genuinely proud to showcase because they all had a material piece in creating it. This was very clear when Ashish was talking to me about one single fabric for 30 minutes with a smile from ear to ear on his face the entire time. This man loves his fabric. And in my experience over this last ski season, keep in mind I'm biased, I ride for Dope, but personally I've seen them continue to invest and support real life skiers and snowboarders, amazing individuals and athletes. Plus they're starting to collaborate a lot more with local companies like Jibworks to put on jam sessions for the public, which is a really cool initiative. But at the end of the day, branding, style, it's all subjective. Some people simply don't like the name Dopesnow and don't like how the outerwear looks. And I can respect that, you know, your style is your style. But personally, for me, I genuinely love their products. You know, I love the colorways Dope offers. I like the fit of their jackets and pants, the look and feel of their fabrics, and the more subtle branding that we're starting to see rolled out in newer product lines, I'm a big fan of. And subjectivity aside, look at the facts. On Dopesnow's website, you can get a brand new jacket that has proper insulation, good waterproofing, sufficient breathability for only $200. And that is nearly unheard of in the outerwear industry. In other words, regardless of what you think of the styling, Dope and Montec offer one of the best value propositions out of any outerwear brand on the market right now. Some of the best bang for your buck outerwear, if you will. And that's my opinion. I mean, I laid out all the facts for you guys to interpret, to create your own opinion. But yeah, that's just what I believe. We'll see you in the next one.